Hi everyone. I thought I'd do a little bit of ephemera on the journal that I'm working on. This is the one that a remake of the larger journal, and I need to insert more pages here. So as we go on, I was going to do some embellishment and some ephemera in the pages that I have already decided to work on. So the first page we had, I put these together in the last video. I have this doily on the first page, then I have this real pretty design. So what I decided to do was put a few things in each page, thinking maybe this is what I'm going to do to embellish it or make ephemera. Sometimes I just don't know what I want to do, and so I have to put a few items together. This one is like a pocket, and then I go and I start making things. I did a collage sheet from some of the papers that were in my stash, and some from the kit itself. But I don't want you to have to sit here and watch me do all this collaging. So I did some of the collaging. You can see I just glued things down wherever there was a blank place on 2 sheets of book pages. This is a large book, so I was able to get some larger cuts out of it. So then I cut them, and this one here I cut, and it had this cute little bird in it. And now it's going to be a belly band, and I'll put a journal card inserted in there. So it's very simple way to embellish, other than having to make a journal card. But I like the look of these collages. So then here's another page, and I may find something to put on this page. I try not to. This one here I'll probably leave open so that you can write on it. Whenever there's totally blank pages, I kind of try to leave these open for writing in the journal. If some people like to write a lot. This is a page that I since added from the last video. It was a stationery from a Bedingfield Inn, Lumpkin, Georgia. I picked this up somewhere at a antique mall or thrift store or something. It was stationery. So this is another page that I can embellish, although it does have lines on it. Maybe I won't do that there. I'll put this somewhere else, because if it has lines, I like to use that for the person who's journaling. This is the center page, so I thought I might just put a couple pockets, matching pockets in the center, and maybe not put anything in them, maybe a small tag, just so people can tuck whatever they'd like, you know, things that they want to keep as keepsakes or photographs. This one page here is pretty plain on this side, but this side has a lot of design on it. This is a, I was putting together some kind of a little snippet collage thing and some words, and I'm missing the word not. I lost it, so I found another page in the book, so we'll cut that out later, and I'll show you how that looks. This one here is a blank page also, but I did some stenciling on it. May do more of that throughout the book. Here's a little corner pocket I thought maybe I'd put there and add, you know, just tuck something in there, an envelope or something. I've already done a lot of designs in the rest of the book, so I wasn't just going to go overboard on this, but I do want to put something in there. Here's another little stencil I did on that page, because they can write right over that stencil. This is, I'm going to leave this one open. I could put something here, leave that open, probably leave that one open. And here's another page that I could put something on. The music page I could put something on, but you could actually write across this if you'd like. If you use blue ink, you can, you know, you can write something in this as a journal page as well. This is the back, so I may do something on that. But anyway, there's a lot of things to do just in these 9-10 pages. So let me see what we can start on. Let me see, let's put this closer to the back of the book like that, and we'll figure that one out later. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one that way. Okay, so I was thinking about putting something on this page. This is an old music sheet cover. I did some distressing on the edges of that one, but I haven't done anything to this tag yet. And this is also cut from the collage paper that I made up earlier. I got a little bit that needs a little glue. This is art glitter glue. I put it in this little tiny container. It's easier to work with. And so what can I put on this? Well, first of all, we might want to punch a hole in the top. So we can put a tie in it. And I don't like this punch because you can't see. I bought a new one, but I didn't realize that you couldn't see the hole in the center there. So just eyeball it, punch it. It works, but it's getting hard to use. And then I have, could put an eyelet in that, this one up here, or I'm just going to put these little reinforcement. And these, I just take my ink and I just go across it like that, and that colors them. So we'll put that one over that, okay. And then you can also use these to embellish. You can go like, embellish, you can stencil. If you don't have any stencils, this makes a great stencil. It makes polka dots. So that's kind of cool. You see that? I hope I'm not out of frame. I had a hard time getting this all framed up. My granddaughter came over. She's 13. She knows a whole lot about this kind of stuff. But, you know, basically we just tried to frame it up, and so I could do the best I could do. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this for sure right here in this corner. So I'm going to ink this up a little bit so it's not so white on the edges after cutting it out of, this one I cut out of cardstock. I'm not sure where I got this design. I think it's from the digital club that I belong to. I can maybe find it and put it in the description on YouTube. So I'm gonna go like this and just put some of that glue there and put it right there. You can still see it says 2 outstanding dance folios. I think that's what it says. I'm not sure. Okay, and so then this like is going to fit inside of there. So we need to decorate. You don't want to put too much on this because it's too hard to write on, because this is also a place to write. And behind this, I should put some kind of coffee dyed paper, something for writing. That one's not big enough. This is just some, let me just save that one. Trying to find some, oh, hold on, I know where it is. I have stuff all over the room. As a crafter, don't we all? Okay, so this is a good piece here. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna glue stick the back of this tag. Get me a piece of paper to use for my gluing. And this video stuff is all new to me, so I may not be doing a great job at it, but all I can do is show you what I know and go from there. So that's all there. And glue down. And I find that if you use a bigger scissor, like this one, these kind, and they're at the dollar store. I got this at Dollar Tree for $1. It's easier to cut straighter than the little snippy ones. Those are good for cutting out your little flower, ephemera, and all that, but when it comes to tags and things, you want one swoop. That's the way I look at it, one swoop. All right, so now I've got that back there, and I'll ink that up a little bit. Okay, and I'll have to punch that hole again real quick because I put it on after I punched it. So we'll just punch it again. Alrighty, and then do a little bit of inking around here. Some people enjoy inking. I like inking. I don't like it to look like I cut anything. Okay, so and I have to remember to put my pins back in my glue before they dry out. Okay, so that's that. And let's see, so we'll put that there. Let me get a piece of ribbon. And I didn't have all this stuff ready to start the video because it's just the way it is. Everybody's got to go find their own materials when they need them, and you don't know what you're gonna make. So stick that in. This is seam binding. This is vintage seam binding. And when I run out, I won't have any more. I don't know if I can buy some online or not, but I had like, I don't know, 500 yards of it or something. Okay, so that's that. And then here up front, I was thinking about putting this ticket somehow. And maybe a piece of lace behind that. Let's see. I think that might be too big, but yeah, I don't know, that might be fine. Cut that off. Put that there, and maybe a little butterfly or something, or a stamp. A little book over here that's got stamps and things. I think that's too big. That might be a little too big. Well, that makes the rose upside down if I turn it that way. So, let's see what else. This one's a little, nope. Little photograph in here, maybe. I think that looks kind of cute. Let's do this. Trying to keep that flower in the, not lose